I'm back. And to tell the truth, now that I have this room cleaned up, I can start focusing on the cool, interesting stuff. And then all of this, that'll come later. I won't probably leave that in because it was kind of annoying. If I have to be honest. It's been a second. I need to fix the ATV. That is probably first thing that I should do is get power to ATV. Wait, can I? What? Where's the signal? It's in this. Okay, I can't do anything with that, I guess. That's interesting, though. That makes me think maybe I can expand it? Okay. So, I think I'm just going to have to buy a battery. I remember I was thinking about this and I was like, really don't know. So I might just have to spend all my money on it. Eventually, I'm definitely gonna get the battery charger. But to me, it just feels like there has to be some way. There has to be something else, you know? Because to me, it feels so weird to think 200 points to just to get a battery back that depletes really quickly anyways. To me, it feels weird. I'm not really sure why. But maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe I won't. Okay. The drone is here with their battery. How do I... Ah! Am I taking out the battery? I am. Okay. How do I put you in? Oh, well, that was easy. I guess I'll give this to you, since I don't have a use for it right now. Okay. I like how there's tools laying in here at least for me to be able to do that. Okay, this is complete, and I have those lying there, so I guess I'll get the new ones started as well, and then I guess I got the table. I guess since there really isn't too much to do right now, like I could go off and explore locations that I remember from past updates and see if they have or haven't changed. But I just feel like I don't have the mobility, I guess, for it. Because in between not only needing fuel, but also a battery, as of right now, with money... Oh, hotel. With the money, I just don't think it would be very smart to be wasting that stuff to do that. But 114 points. Wait a minute. 50 points for a dead battery? It's not bad. I guess I'll save those, but I'm gonna go to a hotel real quick, and then I'm going to go to sleep. Thinking about what I can do with these points, and honestly, oh, it's this one. I might get a crowbar and a hook, because if I had a crowbar and a hook, I could do some of the... I would be able to do stuff. There's, especially with that event that I was talking about in the last episode, or first one, whenever I was exploring the base. I want to see if I can get into that vent, and I would need a crowbar to do that. So I might do that. Get a hook and a crowbar. And it would just overall, I feel like that's the smartest decision. With 114 points, or 19 points, now that I fixed that server, there isn't a lot of upgrading I can do, I guess. And I feel like I should just do that, honestly. Is my lights off? Yeah. I feel like I should just do that. It's also raining now, so everything on the download is gonna get messed up. Can't find the stuff. What? They upped the price to 80 for the crowbar? Oh. And I'm just short, too. I may have an idea. I'm shocked I haven't had the tower go out yet. I definitely feel like early game it went out a lot, but maybe it was changed. Okay, that gave me a lot of points. They gave me more than the car battery did. Okay, so I can buy that. I remembered that the MREs have always been worth like a lot of money. I was like, no harm in selling it, I guess. I have a ton stockpile. I don't really... Oh. Oh, I'm stuck. I guess can't sleep through drones anymore. It's kind of lame. That is the wrong thing. Okay. Sweet. Now I have a crowbar. I'm going to finish sleeping. And then I never sent the drone away. As I was saying, I'm going to finish sleeping. And then I will start doing stuff with these new items. Okay. Oh. Can I go back to sleep? Ah! As nothing ever happened. I want to see the damage that was done to this download. Now that I'm waiting, still kind of early. A lot of time before midnight. I think the first thing I'm going to do is test that vent theory I had. Oh, hotel is down again. I just fixed that. Wow. I guess I'll fix that after I'm done testing. So, I want to know. I want to see if I can get in here now. I definitely don't think I can. Well, that's a shame. Ooh. This. I'm not sure if I showed this, but this. If I remember correctly, there wasn't really anything back here except for this. Yeah. I don't know why. Every time I've ever come back here, I always think that there's a note back there. Because I swear that there was. I really thought that there was a note back there. And then one more place that I remember from a long, long time ago is, oh, is up there. But it appears... No! 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 No, I want that back. That was 50 points. No! No. No. Okay. I got it. That makes me wonder now. I don't remember that glowing like the Uber Drive. I don't remember that having that orange glow ever. But I do remember something that would normally come from that vent that did. So I wonder if... Nope. Can I hit it? The crowbar? I can. Does it break? It doesn't appear so. How about that one? I mean, that one's a little bit more out than the other ones. Maybe. Can I grab it? Interesting. There's one more vent I want to check. Just see if there's anything. I don't think so. Huh. So I guess that was changed or removed. One of them. That's definitely weird. I always thought that was an important part of, I guess, the fear factor of the other updates was that there was the vents, and then I can't really say much without really spoiling it, I guess. But the vents, to me, felt like they played an important part, I guess you could say. But I don't really know. That definitely makes me curious if there's a different way in. And what I'm thinking is it has to have something to do with that, because that's the only vent that's grabbable, I guess, or you can do something with. So I might have to play around with that a bit more. But I need to go to hotel again because it broke again. It's very interesting that this went down 2 times in a row. Oh, it's this easy one again. Ah, well. That was very, very quick. That was almost a waste of time, honestly. Well then. There's definitely a lot of stuff I can still mess around with these items. How I want to go about doing them, I guess. Because, like, don't forget. Don't forget what? Interesting. But maybe there's something I'm missing about it. Maybe... Oh. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Oh. I can't get over. A dead body. Hmm. What is that? Sorry, I heard something move. But a dead body. I've always collected the skulls that I found. Because I remember hearing you could do something with them. And I just never could find them all to do whatever that was. But I still want to do it. I have like a rough idea of what happens, but not a very good idea, I guess. Because I never really saw it all the way through. Yeah, I need to go to Transformer 2 soon. Transformer 2 was one of them that were special, I think. There was something at them. I know I want to visit all the Transformers because there's stuff always at one of them. And I remember Transformer 2 being different from the rest, I guess. I know they swapped one of the key details of Transformer 2 to Transformer 3 because Transformer 3 didn't have much at the time. But Transformers 2 is still different in my opinion. So I think it's definitely worth checking out at least. And if not, it's making sure my base doesn't run out of power. I've always enjoyed driving. Oh. I've always enjoyed driving through the woods at night in this game. That's why I've been... Oh, there's an ATM here. That's why I've been... sleeping during the day. So I can do all this stuff at night when it's a little bit more spooky, I guess. Gives it more feel. And... Is that what I think it is? Oh. A car battery. And a full tank of... Oh my goodness. Ah. It was very worth coming here. Full tank of gas. Car battery charger. Very worth it. Oh. This was one of the reasons why I wanted to come here. I remember you used to do something with this, but I don't remember. I'm not 100% sure. Oh. Wow. Okay, so I guess it's just the sink is out. This is weird. There we go. Now I can... Ta-da! What is that? Ah. What? What was that? Was I tripping? I, I swear it looked like blurry right there when I turn around, like there was something there. Oh, I can't use it. What happened that completely blew the oh, completely blew the door off. Feel bad for whoever used that last. Well, I guess I can head back. Sometimes I can't tell if I'm hearing stuff in game or actually going on outside my house. Because I live kind of in the middle of the woods, and sometimes these sounds are like so distant that they almost sound like they're coming from outside in a way. I don't really know how to explain it without someone actually hearing it. But sometimes it kind of makes me want to turn around because I also have my window behind me. So it's kind of spooky to me sometimes. But I have a battery charger. I'm assuming this has to be plugged in. Yeah. Um, I guess I can put it on the workbench for now and plug it in. Oh, whoops. Boom. And now... Oh, well, there I go. And now... I just want to see how it works. Okay, so this still has... Ah! Why? What happened? Why did it do that? Oh. Oh. Ow. I guess I put it on the wrong way. Huh. I didn't know it was gonna be that in-depth of how battery work. Huh. There's blood everywhere. I gotta clean all this up. What is that? What is that sound? What is that? No. What is that sound? It's this way. I'm definitely getting closer to it. but I don't see anything yet. What is... There's... something. It's oddly windy over here. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna... It's still this way. Whatever it is. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? I've never seen that before. Hello? What are you? Yeah, I don't, that cannot be good. That, oh! That hit really, really hard. I'm dead. Oh my god. That was such an interesting dream I had. I dreamt that I walked off into the middle of the woods when it was pitch black outside like an idiot. And I found this like triangular spaceship thing. And it shot me with this red beam. It was so weird. Huh. Anyways. I do my nightly. I guess I will go Mike Delta Uniform. Just go in that order. Even though I do tend to prefer to end nearby, I think this way would just be quicker. So, I will grab my floppy disk, and I will get this signal processing. That's not what I meant to do. Get this signal processing, and I will get one more downloading really, really quickly. Okay, now I can go. What did they get to, actually? It went from 85, I think, to 97. Just a little bit. So it's decently slow. Maybe it blowing up made it lose a couple of points. But I don't have to buy another $200, technically 150 point car battery, which is really nice. I'm very glad I did decide to go to Transformer 2 and not lay it off as long as I could. First one obtained. Second one obtained. In my opinion, or experience, Uniform has always been another one of the interesting places to go to. Just purely based off of the stuff that it is, like, stuff that it's near, I guess you could say. It eventually is near, or just so happens to be near, a lot of useful stuff, I guess you could say. So every time I come to uniform, it's always interesting, I guess. Something always happens. Number 3 acquired. I definitely think everything's going smoother than before, especially getting these signals, I guess. So, what do we have here? Whoa. Hello? Hmm. Very interesting. It's definitely stuff in there. There's a bone. There's definitely stuff in here. Hmm. I wonder if... I think there is. No. There is. Oh. The drone's here. I remember this place. I just heard somehow. I remember this place. Yeah, it's been a little bit. I remember these heads. I collected all of them. And I remember the struggle it gave me doing so. I remember because I couldn't grab them all. I had to do them one at a time. And even now I can't do it. Why? It's not mine. Huh. I can't believe I forgot about this place. It's usually not something I go to, I guess, or think of going to. It's more of something I just stumble across. I guess that's why I was talking about uniform and thinking about it, because I remember there was something near there, and that's why. Anyways, as I was saying, that's probably why I was thinking about uniform, was because I was remembering that there was something that I go to every once in a while, or eventually go to near there. I know there's other things that's more important, but there's just something else that I was thinking of, and I couldn't really put my finger on it. And that's not done processing yet, so I'll probably, or downloading, I'll probably not be able to get a 4th, I guess. But that's okay. Eventually, I will be. Maybe after this money, I'll be able to. Be able to upgrade my stuff enough. Oh, I need a box. I guess I'm starting to get to the point of the playthrough where I need to start buying boxes, unfortunately. But that is okay. They're really cheap. It's just more of a annoyance, I guess. Some of this kind of feels overwhelming at times with just how much I have to remember to do, but it's manageable. It's just a lot of new stuff I have to keep in mind. I'll get used to it eventually. But I remember, I think I put this here. Oh, yeah. Close enough. It's off center. That'll bother me. There we go. And I also have a shovel now. So maybe I can... Oh. Interesting. Maybe I can, dig some stuff up. And right as I send the drone out, still too noisy. I think it might be time for me to get one of these and just play with these. But which one to get? Oh, you can get an alternator. Interesting. I kind of want... There's a couple things that I know I have to get eventually, and I am going to get. One of them will be this. This is very, very important to me. And then this one would be really nice, because if I had this one, I could up myself to level 3 processing and then just leave it and let it go. Which I honestly might do that, because I think I could get myself up to level 3 and could manage it. There's level 3. And then, let's see, where was it? Where'd it go? Automatic signal processing. Add to cart. And then, can I afford this too? No. That's okay. Because that's not that hard to adjust. But this, I definitely want. So this signal can now be upgraded to level 3, which means I can start listening to signals also, which I'm very excited for. I'll put the rest of my points into processing speed, because I have plenty of drives, and I still have one more box that I know of. I think there's one in here. Can I get to it? Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. One more box, and I'm pretty sure there's one more upstairs. So I can also get up there. Okay. I'm excited about this. I've been wanting to test out this new upgrading system for a while now. And now I finally have a chance to. But see, one thing that I was thinking about earlier is how there's multiple panels, but there isn't physically enough upgrades for it. So, like, okay. So I think it does not want to go there. So I think it wants to go in the processing area. But that's weird, because there's some things that don't really get upgrades, I guess. So let's see. Does it want to go in here? Hand placed in there? No? What is happening? Is it upside down? It's gonna blow up again, yeah. Is it because it's on? Oh, let me stop bleeding and I'll figure this out. Okay, let me see. I come down here and I find downloading and maybe that. Let's see. I'm too tired. No. Let's see. So this entire area should be turned off now. Okay. Well, I'm not sure then. There's blood everywhere, and now I gotta restart my processing. Okay, are you still going? Yes, okay, good. Maybe there's some instructions on the store. Nothing. Okay. Very nice. Let's blood everywhere now. How does... But it says... Slot is empty. Slot is empty. Physical module. This is a physical module. But why doesn't it want to go in there? That's what I want to figure out. This might kill me by the time I figure this out and stop messing with it. So, after that last explosion, I was really tired. So, I just kind of worked on getting a signal started. And as I was doing that, I was thinking why that could have been happening. And honestly, I still don't know. Cause I don't really know what to make of that. Cause you put it on the other side where the upgrade, what it's like affecting isn't, and it blows up. You put it in there one way, it blows up. You flip it over, it blows up. Turn off the power to it, and it still blows up. So, oh, it gave me no time to react. Bummer. But anyways, I'm kind of really lost. I don't know what to do exactly. I mean, I might continue messing with it and seeing, but I'm just not sure. Oh, it's Earth, but I also really need to get it done, preferably before midnight, because I don't know how many things it's going to ask for, like signals. And if it asks for 3, I can't do that because I have to manually push this button each time. So, oh, it's this. Yeah. I hate that last one. I hate that last one. But now that I kind of understand it, it's still the worst out of any of the new ones, in my opinion. But it's not as bad as I originally thought. Maybe I hated on it before understanding it. Oh no, it's this one. Okay. What is this? Okay, so it's really that easy. Okay, that's not that bad. Oscar's not that far. Okay, I'm going to very quickly run to Oscar. I like how I left my headlights on. Its battery's almost dead already. Okay, that was pretty easy. Oh, our first level 3 signal. Yes, very interesting. I need to go back to figuring out why this doesn't want to go into there. I still like it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like one of these. Okay. There's physically no power to the base anymore. Oh, I was right. I knew it. I knew it. But which one was it? Is the question. I shouldn't have turned them all off. Now I gotta turn all the lights back on. But that's so weird to me. I don't... I guess I forgot to turn on or turn off one of the important things. So, yes. That's not that one's thing. Now I can just... Boom. I can just... Oh, wrong button. I can just bolt it back on. So everything's nice and clean. And now I can tell this thing to process that. This back in here for now. Yes, this is not... But, alright, the power turned off. There was something moving in the vent. Now that would have been a pretty good time to turn the power off. I saw the light flicker for a second. Oh, it's already midnight. Jeez. Okay, so all the servers are still working, so I can just go to wherever it wants me to go. Lima, Uniform, Quebec. Oh. I guess I'll go Lima, Quebec, Uniform, because I'm pretty sure there's a bridge near Quebec that'll allow me to cross straight through just fine. Okay. Well, I guess I should hurry up and do that, so then I can have more time to get signals done, I suppose. Okay, that did not get it charged a whole lot. So I hope I don't run out. I'm gonna try and not use my headlights as much. Maybe I should invest in an alternator. That would be nice. Because then it would charge as I'm going. Which then makes me think the solar panels are still for pretty much powering that thing. I guess the solar panels still make it solar powered. Because it wouldn't make sense for there to be an alternator for 200 points, but then solar panels for 1,500. Like, for $1,500 and you have to still, like, leave it out in the sun, I guess, for it to even do anything, I feel like that's still a waste of money. Number 1. Maybe since I should be making more money for these better signals, I can do that maybe. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I get a pay bonus for the signals being better because it's a part of my daily. So for all I know, the daily number is different than just like base price level 3 signals, which I know is true, but it would still be nice if I did get an actual bonus from these level 3 signals, even if it's just the daily stuff. Number 2. I'm really thinking about this alternator. Because another thing that would help, it's kind of tedious to need to consistently remove the battery. Because it doesn't take that long, but it still takes long enough where it's annoying. And I would rather just need to remember to turn my headlights off than need to remember to take the battery out and put it on and then have to wait while I'm taking it off and whatnot. So I might actually buy the alternator. Because I think I'm doing fine on upgrades right now. I haven't hit a daily task that I haven't been able to do or I've struggled to do. However much I would like to be able to produce more than what I need, I just don't think I need it right now. Number 3. That is a beautiful parking job if I've ever seen one. What was that? Not even gonna question it. It's not affecting me in the current moment, and it won't affect me later. Can you please? I don't want to hear that. So then, how many? 3 laboratory signals. Oh, an unknown one. I'm excited. I really want to hear a new signal that I haven't heard before. Well, that was odd. It was very fast. Okay, and that is also done. So literally all I need is the signals, and everything will be completed for tonight. Which, once that gets done processing, which it's going by pretty quick, it's a really small signal that makes me... It's like a unnormally small signal, which makes me kinda excited to know what it is, because I feel like it's gonna be something different. I don't think I've seen many small unknowns. They're usually kinda big, I guess. You know what I just thought of? The signal from the hole. I completely forgot I grabbed it and put it into the processor and didn't listen to it. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of upset about that. Wow. Um, oh well. That's not right. They don't... I don't think I've ever heard that one before. That was interesting. I can say quite confidently I have not heard that one. I don't really know what to say about that. That was... Normally... I'm kind of excited and happy that I got something new, but I'm also really confused. Huh. I don't know what to make of that. Well, I guess it's whoever's listening to this. I guess it's their problem now and not mine, because it's not gonna be here for much longer. Why is it... No, I don't want to do that. I want to hold it. There we go. I was pressing the wrong button. I'm still not really used to these controls. Despite, what, being a weekend, practically? Yeah. I'm still not really used to the controls despite all that. They still feel weird. Alright. Give you that stuff. And then give you that. And send you away. Okay, I still have a good amount of sleep left, so I guess I will spend the rest of the night collecting signals. I have so many crackers. It's kind of insane. Oh. 400 points because they're level 3 now. 400 points. That was so worth it. Not only can I get the ATV alternator, that's that makes me wonder. No, that's not what I want. I want to see this. That's weird. I want to read some of these. Just for a second. Preferably the ATV ones. I can have a radio on it. And there's a proper map attachment now, too. Oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of want that. That would be nice. This one would also be nice. I don't know how I feel about the alternator now. It'd be nice knowing that I can't run out of battery while I'm driving around. So I still think it's worth it, actually. I'm still gonna get it. I still think that's really good. Now for the upgrades. I want to get more cooldown because the cooldown is what's really making it difficult for me to get some of these signals done. Because I'm like taking so much time just waiting for the cooldown to the point where I'm even losing some signals. Like before I can get them, get my cooldown to come back, they go away. And it's making me take so much more time than it really has to just because the ping is so long. Which is why I don't think the ping and the moving the thingy, these, I don't know what they're called. I don't think their cooldown should be linked. I don't mind there being a cooldown. I just don't think it should be linked personally. I feel like it's a little weird. Now, how does this attach? Do I just? I guess I do that. I always forget to send this thing away. I think I'm gonna leave this one here. Despite how eventful it has been going, and how much I want to keep playing, it's getting really late, and I'm getting really tired. I will try to record tomorrow. I've been trying to record every day, but these take a really long time to edit because of just how much footage there is. So I usually upload by daily, just to give me some time, because I usually record these either in the middle of the day, and then I'm doing stuff at night, or at night, and then I want to go to bed. So the recording, I have to do one at a time. I can't do both in a day. And just overall, it's very annoying to do both in a day. But this video will be posted tomorrow. And then I might also record tomorrow. It really depends on how I feel by the time I get done editing. Depends on how badly I want to play this game. But I'm going to leave this one here. I definitely got a lot done, got a lot figured out, and a lot happened. So, yeah. Until next time.